I'm mad at myself. Thank you and welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. This isn't a negative thought, but I thought I've been showing y'all my personal interview intro instead of my school intro that I made months ago when CTU first began in my project. And as I'm looking through this beautiful intro, as I messed up on one error that many, but only the nerds can pick up on, um, I come to the degree that, oh my God, we're gonna play it the next time. So be prepared for it. I gotta find it. But I remember making it. That's all this program. And it took me this long, but I never thought about it. It wasn't on my list. I was like, because the only thing that popped, you want to know what populated in my mind that made me think of it? I was like, damn, what if I make a video specifically for CTU? And then the good part of me was like, you have, you have cloud. Why aren't you playing it? I got the college. I remember everything I did. I dropped some dimes on it without it being drugs, but I dropped some dimes. And so I'm like, as we proceed today, I want to take this opportunity to tell y'all are worth the intro. Y'all own intro. Y'all got y'all own intro thanks to me. Y'all theme music. Let's see if we can find it. Hold on. Oh, I hope I didn't delete it. I got so much shit. Wait, is that it? No, wait. Maybe. That's an hour though. Did I delete it? I know where I can find it. Canva. Before we get started, I want y'all to see this beautiful intro that is not made sure it wasn't copyright. I can't believe I did not freaking. That's the White House. I cannot believe. Did I finish it? Mhm. What's this? Quick look. Oh, I gotta keep that. Who is this? Okay, I like it, but that ain't the school. I have your own intro. I don't have time to look at this. I want to make my point. More stuff, more stuff. We're looking at the minutes and not tonight we witness. No, untitled. I know that ain't that. Okay, let's go to Campbell real quick. They saved my stuff on deck. I gotta look very carefully. Oh, I thought y'all was gonna say I owe y'all money. Where is it at? Oh, that's cute. Wow, you been dipping and dabbing? 1 month. This had to be about 4 months. Oh, I'm scared because I don't see it. Oh, I remember. Did I make the whole thing? It's somewhere up in here. You got to be. I need to start labeling this. So it's between this slew of stuff. Some of them. Is it this one? This one, 666. When it stopped, 6 months. Mm, 7 months. Maybe this one. What's this one? That's just a bar. That's not it. That's a story and not an album. Video. Let's look for videos. That's UMGC. What's this one? Video. Video. Is this it? What the hell was I doing right here? Wait. I wasn't wait, but this isn't it. This is an unfinished project. I don't want to come back to that. Hmm. What's this? That's not it. Let's close these two out. I am so sorry. Looks like they said we aren't supporting what you had up there, but it's okay. It's okay. Because what we have in store for CTU is greater than what I put. I've been putting a lot of stuff about presidents, and yet I cannot find this footage. I've seen it with my own eyes. Why isn't it on here? That's scary. I know no one deleted it. I'm not saying that. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I must have deleted it somehow, but it had a big picture of a school. Um, I don't know. Let's see one more place. Projects. Maybe I I'm mad. We were gonna watch it together. Ugh. Mm, don't worry. What is this one? Maybe this is it. Is it? Did I? Yep, this is it. I gotta label this shit. It's done. Why didn't I download it? Y'all get to see it on Canva. Hold on. With the clocks. Always with the clocks, Cloud. This should be it. If it's not, don't get mad at me. But I believe it is because I remember the one with the school. We're going to watch your theme music together. See if I did a good job. If I fuck up, I'm going to be mad. Dang, Cloud. Here we go. Did I do both of y'all? Yes, that's one. That's two. So it starts right here. I hope this isn't. Yeah, it's CTU. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I did. I got the music. I may have errors, but let's see what I did. This is my project that I never, it's not on my files. I don't really like the music. We're gonna change the music. Woo, that was hard. Okay, we gotta change that fucking music. Not that one, the ending, but this. Try. I know why I try. It's in the beginning. It's so interstellar, and I love it. I love that interstellar feeling, but I just not feeling it. If I don't feel it, I just can't do it. It's called synthesis travel. I know what I do. Let's do the one that isn't copyrighted. No copyright. See what we can find. Oh, don't just give me something that says no copyright. What's morning? Oh, it's terrible outside. Maybe. Maybe. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna do two versions of this. This is no copyright what I chose, but I'm just gonna keep it. Cause if it's something interstellar and it sounds that way, I wanna keep it. Let's go ahead and do this before I forget again. Okay. Now I can't close out, but I can close out of here. And let's go to the most meat of this whole thing. We can't go there. We're here. Ooh, is this the right one? Is this the right one? The fun shit. Really? Okay. We got this, and I got my project down here. I got the skeleton of it. I got the table of contents, which is in blue and scaring the shit out of me with that blue. Because he may not want it in blue. So let's see if we can. Hold on, I gotta get up real quick after this. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, that's in black. It's all unison now. And we got our questions too. I doubled it. Double me, go. I sat up there and I put the two of what he said, but he said two of the same thing. So you can't go wrong. If you go wrong, there's a problem. He said it in the beginning what he want, and he said in the end what he want. Okay, here we go. Okay. God, yes. Air quality. Now that I smelt what's out there, I was like, that ain't a grill. That ain't a grill. Okay. We're one. He want to be very specific. He want me to choose in the rest of the class to choose an aspect, and we did. I did that yesterday without writing, of course. But I want to get. I have to talk about Steve Jobs and Steve Walnack or Walzak or however you pronounce his name. But it's a choose an aspect of the something that has not. It was me that messed that up. Of the end because I kept copying that has not been previously used as an example in this course. Use Porter's five forces to make qualitative, which is quality and data with words. That's the only thing I can think of. Data using words and not numbers. That's my definition. Are you kidding me? Let's just, we're going to say no again, see how long it take to populate. So I'm timing it. Try it again. I'll stop everything I do and tell the FBI you sending pushes to my phone somehow. I'm on my Wi-Fi using my phone. Choose an aspect of the IT industry. And we know that he don't want that mobile. And I'm choosing is totally different. Use the Porter's five forces to make qualitative evaluation for the industry. Be sure to explain. Remember, we're gonna go down without twerking like Nicki Minaj, like Trump said. You know, Trump made a joke about her. It was hilarious. That's true. Women hair down, they just go twerk. Um, I'm sorry. Don't let no kids watch this. I'm reaching out to all the adults. This isn't about, I know no kid is gonna get a push or a notification that I hashtag. It takes some time to have to go in your data bank using your social media platforms for the record to look at that. And there's no kid I know that knows that system, and you would give them the power to be in that system to hear the way I talk, because honestly, I don't mean to do that. And I'm not trying to gain children to hear me talk like that, because it will be a whole different scenario if I even thought a child was watching my show. And that's on God. No 5 or 10-year-old or 14-year-old or uh because I know who I hashtag. Billingsville Elementary, South Charlotte Middle School. Those are the two schools I went to. And then I graduated from South Charlotte. I didn't graduate. I went to homeschool I took a hiatus. My mother just didn't want me in school no more. And so I started teaching myself math, and it was so difficult, but I learned it basic. And I would go over the same boring shit, but I did it. I just kept myself busy as much as I could at 13. No, how old? Yeah, 13, 14. And then we moved around, and then she died. God bless her soul. And I went to Oxon Hill. That's the gap. How do you go from South Charlotte Middle to Oxon Hill? Well, that's what happened in between that 2 year span. From 13 to 15, I was homeschooling. I tried to get into school, but I wasn't feeling it. But I tried to get into high school in Charlotte. The bus was so ominous when I went on the bus. And then they told me they didn't even attempt to try. I forgot what school that was, but it was near, I think it was West Charlotte High School or some type of high school off of, no, 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 no. Was it? Yeah, yeah, between that, West Charlotte and another school. That was the only school. My mother had to advocate. Let me stop what I'm doing to explain why I'm like I am, because I have to give a shout out to Nadine. My mother, Billingsville and South Charlotte, she took us to, it was other schools. There were a lot of schools I've been to in Charlotte. And she wanted us in majority of white schools. But because of our zip code and where we lived, that was the problem. And a lot of Black people that want their child to succeed, want their children, is smart enough. If you're smart enough to see diversity, equity, and inclusion, and that's, my mother didn't know that name. This was way in 96, 97. This was like actually 90s, all through the 90s. I've been to many schools. I just don't remember. I only remember the ones I successfully graduated or last known. We went to a lot of white schools, and she was mad. She was livid we had to go to Billingsville because it was right behind my house, number one. But she let it go. But number two, she went to every school board and just ran it on. She ran it on. The woman with the orange hair ran it on. Real orange hair, not Nicki Minaj orange hair. Real bushy orange hair. Looked like a rainbow and shit. That, who mama is that? That's your mama. And my event with her, before I get to the event, she wrote the school board all the time. She fought hard to get us in good schools, and it paid off. And I won't let her down either. Because I watched her, she drove me internally because I was around her most of the time with her positivity. But she was selfish too. She didn't want me to get out there. Had I got out there more, I wouldn't be, or I wouldn't have had as much anxiety around people. There were times that Randy, which was my old boyfriend, wanted me to go to a skating ring. And he used to linger. We never had sex. It wasn't like that. We just loved to be around each other. Black kid. but he's grown now. He actually, I looked him up. He got a charge for rape and assault. And I don't know if he's still in jail, and his brother he was in and out of jail. But what kills me is he was a reverend. His father was a reverend, but it is what it is. However, he used to come over the house. I used to fish for tadpoles and do weird shit, but that's just me. That made me feel happy seeing a tadpole turn into a frog. And the missing hours of my mother, she was mostly at work when she could work because she didn't want to give up, or she had to choose between welfare or working and possibly getting fired and depending on this job that fired her because she got her wrist broken back at Cruisers, which I don't know nothing about. It's probably not even in Charlotte no more. She used to work there, and a white big woman grabbed her wrist and fucked it up. It was prejudice out there. And that did not make me hate why she never, I don't remember her ever saying the C word out her mouth, but she made sure she identified the race because no one's walking around with prejudice for black people on their heads. Nobody's walking around with prejudice for white people on their heads. You have to decipher based on their behavior what they do. No one's walking around with letters or symbols on their head except the tattoos that lies on them. And if you look at their tattoos, you can kind of figure out who that person is too. But who has the time and the patience except me to do that? And so after she passed away, I took care of her as much as I could. But then I feel guilty because a week before she died, I was out with my sister hanging out, and I didn't want to see her no more. I didn't want to see her like that, huffing, and she's not even communicating with me. She's in a coma, some type of weirdo coma, struggling and suffering at my age or a year less, of course. This day was bound to happen. And so she ate bad. She ate chitlins, pig feet, hog moss, what else? Frog legs, fried frog legs. They had that. Who they do that? Charlotte. And all types of random shit you can find in Charlotte. Then the ice cream man come by, you get a pickled egg. I started off getting pickled eggs, and then I end with a pickled egg. I end with an egg. That's what I should do. Pickle my eggs with vinegar. But these pickled eggs were rare and only sold in the East Coast. And so I would buy that. That I will invest in. They're so good. But you just never know what you're getting from these products because the majority of black people eat them. So you don't know how your personality, but she stayed strong, but her body became weak. And my dad gave her herpes. And now he's appropriately having dementia. He knows us, but he don't knows us. That's appropriate. And so the government can find out what to do with him for all the abuse. You know, I'll tell you like this. Government has a script for me, and the government has a script for you. I'm just going to be plain blank. If you think you don't have a script, you have a script. If your life has been fucked up and you're a Republican, citizen, or veteran, each side has a script and they try to play it out. But only the real ones with the right power will make your script better, become better. And remember, you can do anything in the world. And I'm not saying that something bad is going to happen like death, but it's appropriate that your script is written for everyone who fuck with me. and I didn't do nothing to them. So let's try this again. Change your attitude and behaviors. Like I always have been nice. Because all I'm going to think in my head is, you're scripted. I won't see it. I won't follow you. I won't be around it. But the moment you see my face, this face, the government is watching you. Remember that. So it's according to what you do. The severity. You hit me with a car door. What do you think is going to happen? You call me a racist. What do you think is going to happen? You say I have herpes and I don't. What do you think is going to happen to you? You beat my ass and have my child 2 pounds and 8 ounces because of your sickness. What do you think is going to happen to you? Making my son 2 pounds and 8 ounces. These are just a small bit of things that has went on in my life, in and out of mental institutions, while high, of course, while intoxicated, but it was unnecessary. The complexual code you built for my DNA, it caused me to act irate and out of character. And I know you picked up very quickly, just as I did, on the drugs I was copying. It would say Angel, it was Bio Jesus, it was Alien Labs, and I won't go into more. And that's 3 different locations, Democrat states. So imagine what I was getting in them drugs. Being a Republican, trying to get the right drugs in me. The only way I will ever use weed again is in a safe Republican environment. And I have no plans on going there anytime soon, except being here, which is illegal here to use. And I acknowledge that finally. And I use this as insurance for my brain, not yours, because I know the consequences that will come if I backtrack. I don't want to associate my body with any Democrat drugs, no more. It started off in a Democrat known state or District of Columbia. It was fully Democrat. And this was street weed. And it graduated to them getting stores. Obama's not going to legalize weed for no reason. What do you think it's doing? Remember that if you're in a Democrat state. I'm not flying to Florida just to cop some weed. But if the time is right and I go to Florida to move, yeah, I do weed then. But that's not saying I'm going to move to Florida, because I done had some good instances here as well as bad. I'll put it on myself because they couldn't touch me without the weed. But that doesn't mean we're not talking about wigs being stolen by neighbors. We're not scripted for you. We're not talking about wigs being opened by Hispanic women in vehicles and shit. You're scripted. Keep it up. That's all I'm going to think. And I won't be near you. Get me out of the place as quickly as possible. Fine. Let's try this again. Leave my merchandise alone. Stop telling people what to do with my merchandise in vehicles, in Amazon vehicles to be specific. Or you're scripted to me. And depending on the severity and how much you hate America, and whether white or black or Hispanic, the FBI and NSA and ODNI will deal with you accordingly because they watch me. Okay, word. Whoo, I can't wait to get you. Believe me, I love these tickets. And even if I deleted it, it would yeah. You want to be vindictive and nasty towards me? Fine. When you start getting nasty shit happening in you, leading up to possible death, don't get mad at me. Don't watch me because it's happening to you. Then stop what the fuck you doing. Stop watching me. What were you doing before I got here? Strike two. It's okay. It can come up again. I'm not gonna get petty. I could get petty and just get the fuck on the FBI and say they sending fucked up pushes to my computer. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna ignore it because that's cool. That's cool too. Be petty. Show me what you're working with and what you've done by infiltrating my computer partially, not fully. If this was a Android computer, that's why I stick with Steve Jobs and Steve Ballmer. If this was a Android, I'd be sick. You don't even want an intro, but you didn't even. Okay, fine. That's okay. Are new entrants being attacked to the market? Attract, I'm saying attack. Hold on. Are new entrants. And the new entrants is, we're still going to do an intro. It just makes no sense. But you want the table of contents in that. I still have to do an intro. There's no way he wants a paper without an intro. So we have an intro and a conclusion to all of this. So we're gonna do it like this. Copy this. And remember, they have patience. So if it happened now and you fucked me over, wait a little bit. See how it happened. You can't control it because these people do nothing but make scripts. Look at the shit they have solved by these scripts. They infiltrated countries. It ain't nothing to infiltrate your minor life because we all be watched. But if you run across me, remember, you're being watched. And I shouldn't even have to say that. But remember, and just like Santa Claus, you may not get a gift. Let's go ahead right under this. I don't do nothing but be honest. Honest. And I always be giddy and happy. I had a good occurrence happen today, but that's just today. When I walk away from you and you talk shit and you talk about killing me, and that didn't happen today, I don't think. But that's what y'all do. Talk about plotting on me, and I can't prove it. My schizophrenia can't prove it, but they can. They ain't stupid with y'all no more. They never been stupid with y'all. Ooh, that's coming out wrong. You can blame it on my schizophrenia all you want, saying I'm just obnoxious, but deep down inside, you know it's the truth. Am I right? Am I wrong? Is this nonsense? Am I just getting on here speaking nonsense? I have to protect myself because some of you have to be warned. Some of you still won't care, but it's okay. Your mind is gone. We're going to put an intro like we did with the young, not young, but you know what? I don't care. She's beautiful lady, beautiful doctor. I know what I put with that, so that's how I'm gonna round this one up. Using the qualitative data, qualitative evaluation of the industry's position. Like they not gonna get you and you like right next door to me for the shit you pulled. Why would they do that? Why would they get you for the shit you've been pulling on me since day one? You'll move eventually. I'm tired of playing games with y'all. I won't be near you. I don't even know where you're moving to if you're moving. If you're moving. I know I'll be out of here in 2 years, but I won't see you again. And then the fun part happens. Be mindful what you say about me when I walk away from you. Keep it positive. Because I always leave a positive mark. And you make it look negative and crazy. And I don't even want to bring up Boise Chamber of Commerce, but I did. Using the qualitative evaluation of the industry's strategic positions, we today week one assignment entails me choosing choosing an aspect of the IT stream. I chose Apple, which it should be capitalized. We I will address also quarter spies forces. They scripted that whole thing in minimum time. Remember that. The Venezuela attack, everywhere they've been, it was scripted. It wasn't scripted as in they didn't know what the fuck was going on. It's scripted as the other motherfuckers in it. They gave subtle warnings. Subtle warnings. Hey, look, don't do that. Let's make a deal. No, I don't want to make a deal. F you. F this industry. F America. He's been watching in the background the sickness of America while not president. He goes for president, they hate him. He still runs. He wins the first time, he wins the second time, he wins the third time. So technically, he took a loss to be three-time champion of a president without legally doing it, but legally they tried to stop him. Sort of like what happened to me. Let's go down the same memory lane of what happened to me and compare it to what Trump been through. Now I already compared partially Trump's. But high or not, I was going to graduate. I was supposed to have one class left for UMGC. That was supposed to be my second master's. But my majority Black faculty members, they treated me like crap. All of that was needed because they wanted to show me what they do with power, that Black niggers like me take up for white people like Trump. We ain't having that. In a nutshell, they even try to get me jealous by playing little clippets of their younger whippersnapper students that probably didn't know or did, spending thousands of dollars after I left them alone, placing it on YouTube. They sent me 2 boxes of sentimental shit. I asked for it. I admit, I know everything I do. I didn't mean to because I didn't think I got it. But they also sent me a cap and gown, which I can't wear for 2 years, and some other shit. I wore my cap and gown in Seattle High, and I told them I graduate myself before I even knew they were going to suspend me. That was not called for, whether I was intoxicated or in the wrong or not. Your behavior shows that you were not saving my life. You were not saving me. Therefore, you were the enemy. Whether I go back to your phony school or not, I don't know. I can say I got a master's, 2 classes shy away, of course. You prevented me because of politics and how you feel about Trump, me getting my second master's. Script. The whole time I'm thinking, what's going to happen? And I won't be around to talk about it. You're in Maryland, and I'm here in Idaho, the Midwest, practically almost. But let's just say it's the desert, not Midwest. Midwest is a couple of 100 miles. Well, almost 400 or 500. But who's counting? So the point is your behavior, because you wanted to one up someone, a drug addict, trying to get her master's at her lowest, is going to prove what your future holds. So you can sit there on your high horse making those moves, suspending someone like me. But was it worth it? In the future, you'll know. To the day you pass on, you'll know if it's unnecessary passing on, or not. Let's not say unnecessary. Let's just say if it's, I got to choose my words carefully. If it's premature passing away, I won't know. If it's unpremature and natural death, I won't know. And I'll leave it there. Your choice. Don't be fake with me. Treat me like you claim you treat your family. Some of y'all don't even treat your family the same. You can't treat you. Some people get in these jobs and they don't know how to treat nobody. I don't care what class system you are. It's sick. And I have to say this. They get in these power move roles and they start treating you like shit. Don't be fake. Be real. I'm always real. And that's what pisses me off. That's why I be ranting. Cause it don't hurt me no more like it used to. Cause if it hurt me, I'd be banned from YouTube by now. It just makes me feel some type of way. And my brain say, address this disturbing situation, traumatic event. Using the qualitative evaluation of the industry strategic positions, week one, IT, hold on. I can't wait. No, hold on. There we go. Ah. And week one, and oh, we can't have that. Watch out. Ah! Let's take that. You know what? We're not even going to try to fix it. Whoa, you making me write it again, bro? Hold up. This ain't right. That ain't right. You're going to make me do it the hard way. Okay. We're going to space it. We're going to cover this one little itty bitty eye. We're going to take off that. I could have did. Let's see if I can do that. Duh, right? Instead of recovering that. And I'll make a perfect example of what I'm saying. I came in so strong with Sergeant Fleming. I was pregnant, yeah. I wasn't drinking or doing no drugs. But in Korea, I sat up there and we were together. And I loved this guy. I loved him so much because he was sexing me real good. Sort of like now, but this is different. I see the difference because I'm older and this is a white man and this is a different scenario. But he was sexing me real good and I thought it was love. I was in the military, I was in the service serving you guys. Everything I went through for you guys. And this is not what I went through all the time. But I'm just talking about my traumatic events. So I'm at work and I get this black girl because I have to identify how they do me dirty. And she walks up to me and she's like, I slept with him. I won't say exactly how she said it because we're live on a school network. But she's like, I slept with him. I don't know what happened to her, but she was smiling the whole time. And I crying and bawling. I was put on suicide watch, dog. And that was part of the reason I got Article 15 over that. Let's not begin to talk about Glover, how I slashed my car and I did all types of weirdo shit for Jesse. But I don't know what's going on with him. I don't care. He's probably a meth head for all I know. He's become his own demise of what he gave me. And it's okay. It's okay. I can only imagine because he brought the meth to me and I didn't know. This is a man that caused me to make a reckless decision and stay up for 4 days because he gave me meth and I thought it was morphine. I never thought about it until I started getting it more and more awake in a good way. And these are deep, deep, dark scars. But let me get into the Fleming, what happened to him. He writes me at Fort Campbell, or we talked briefly, and he wasn't in a wheelchair then. He wanted to see me. And I was a little hesitant because I was either married or with Jesse Glover. So I left it alone. And then I started seeing it. This was during Hopkinsville Community College, which I didn't get a degree from. He got shot. He got shot. I wasn't happy about it at first and at all, but he was shot and in a fucking wheelchair. He's died now. His beautiful wife took care of him and he died. He passed on. I did not see that coming. I didn't see shit coming. That's one example. But then I got another. All of my friends in Charlotte, North Carolina that did me dirty almost are the dead, institutionalized, or in jail, or just straight loony. Remember that. Everybody that picked on me, I heard Patrice is still in her loony phase talking about I fucked her man somehow. And I was way in California, the farthest you can go in this mainland. I never even spoke to her man. She's loony. People I know that I try to research, dead or in jail. Brother in jail. I don't care about what's going on with my sister. And it's just crazy. Only person I wish can come back out of all of that is my mother. But my father, that's appropriate. Busting my mother's nose. I had to see that. Breaking her arm. I had to see that. Giving her herpes when she told me. Seeing his face when they finally told his ass she passed away out of years of being with her. He smiled. So that's very appropriate. Going to the prison to tell him that your wife that you beat the fuck down has colon cancer and had passed away. And he smiles. He don't even care. All he cared about was drugs and sex. How about this? Years before, a woman walks in our house talking about, because his name was Shorty, me and Shorty kicking it. Why would you come in my mother's house and say that shit? I don't even want to know what happened to her. She was smiling. He was smiling. She's married to him, mind you. This isn't boyfriend, girlfriend type shit. Appropriate. My life is not roses. When I started researching my friends, they were all dead or in jail. Randy in jail for rape and assault for a while. I think he's still in jail. Tyran in jail or something. The two people that they didn't do nothing to me. Randy, he was a little offish at the end, but whether good or bad, they're all either locked up, jailed, institutionalized. I will address the scripted. Remember this too. The real government, the known government I acknowledge, knows everyone, whether police, crooked, some crooked police, not all of them are crooked, whether the police that are crooked or the crooked people that are in my neighborhood. They know everybody. I can only assume who it is, but they know everybody. Remember that. Even when you think you getting away with some shit, remember, I may assume shit, but they know shit. Everyone in this neighborhood. Get it right. I chose Apple. I will address the Porter's five forces. I will in depth. Sorry, I had to say that, but I'm only telling the truth. Address the, no, don't put that. The threat of new insurance. And I will address the threat of substitute products or services. I will, no, I'm not going to keep saying that. And the bargaining of customers. And no, just put the bargaining of suppliers. They got to sit there and watch when I talk nice to someone and I walk away and they're plotting on me. How do you think that make the government feel in closing? Having to sit and monitor people and hear the shit that I assume but not know based on their behavior that comes out of their mouth about me in Spanish, in English, and in all types of languages. If you're in America and you've been around me, they watching you. If I address this situation on camera and addressed you before, they're watching you. They have to watch the shit you say. Yeah. Probably I can only assume Sergeant Fleming, because we never had sex before after that. He laughed about it and he denied it at first. I was so hurt. And then imagine what he said behind my back. He got what he wanted, right? That's how black men talk. And some men, all men, certain men, not all. I got her. Oh well, it was good sex. It's over. I, in closing, and lastly, I will talk about a, I will address a conclusion about Apple history, Apple's, wait, hold on. I gotta hit keywords. I deleted that. No fair. Ooh, I got an A already, though, dog. Dang. Ooh, I like that. You didn't even do that one yet. I like it. You already great and shit. Ooh, I gotta get with the program. Okay, let's view details again. We don't need that part. Wait, where is it at? Choose the aspect industry. Move on. I don't want that. Strategic position. That's a keyword. Strategic position. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? And what I mentioned about the qualitative. Good, I got it in there, teacher. Data. What I mentioned previously. Oh, that don't sound right. About the qualitative data evaluation as a whole. Got it. I said it late, but it's all in there, dog. It's all in there. Are y'all watching me or the? Okay, great. Great. So now we're going to, whoa, wait a minute. We need to get these. And then he wants those thingies. And he didn't say he want all this, but normal APA style, he didn't even mention APA style. But I just, good. I'm glad you did that word. Y'all see who word as a whole was not, I just wanted to add on. You're right. I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. We're about to start researching. And then when are we going to get into the real book? The bargaining power of customers. I know it's someone good. And I'm going to hit them with the SWOT too. I'm going to hit them with the SWOT in here because I see threat, bargaining, and intensity. So let's get started. First, we're going to go and map this out. And if I feel the need to search or if it is required, which it is, to search for information, I'm going to, either way it go, I'm going to use the book. But I got to figure out when is because I know he wants citations and all that. Whether he said it or not, come on, we in a master's program. He shouldn't have to say that shit. It's been like that since before him, whenever APA came out, which was before him. Possibly. I could be wrong, but I'm banking on that. Y'all gonna give me some more money? Okay, we got this. And for the record, this ain't about what I just was talking about. I'm not saying I'm quitting drugs. Not here, I'm doing drugs. Not Seattle, I'm doing drugs. Or any other Democratic state. I put my heart into Florida or any other Republic state. Maybe I'll visit once in a while just to see, because I know they wouldn't do that to their community or state. Look at the crime. We can follow the crime rate. Has the crime rate changed since Obama accelerated the weed shops in the Democrat states? I'll ask you this and I'll leave it alone. Try to. I won't guarantee though. If I was a chemist and I was a smart, evil, genius chemist, based on the law's requirements, I would make methamphetamine if I was an evil genius and take out a couple of things that would trigger a response from the evil government that they studied a lot and place all this extra shit in there. Because I wasn't violent, don't get me wrong. But when I first got there to Seattle, it was like hectic. I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to kill myself. I tried to jump over a big industrial fence to get to the rope, but I was too lazy and not enough effort. I tried to do a lot of stuff, but what made it the ignition or ignition to the flames was whatever I was given, this unknown substance in conjunction with weed, and it caused me to hit someone and almost attempt to stab someone. And when I started coming down off of whatever was in my system, I'm like saying in my head, this ain't right. Reminding, there were 10 officers with guns pointed at me. But out of all those officers, black and majority white, one Hispanic young rookie just was like, let's taser. And the black man said, no. Thank you, black man. The black man that threw the knife out my hand. Thank you, black man. I'm not saying all of y'all is bad, but I just, yeah. To understand my logic, like T.I. said, you have to step into my shoes. I don't think he say it that way, but he said to understand my logic. Good. Okay. That's why I'm never doing no more drugs from a fucking Democrat state. And it's hope at the end of the tunnel for you Republicans that are citizens and veterans, because it's like this. He's researching it. He's not saying, he's relaxing it a little bit and researching it, but he's researching. That is very thorough. And they're accelerating it. So if you're in a Democrat state and you're a Republican doing marijuana and stuff just isn't panning out, ask yourself, is smoking or dabbing or eating gummies really worth your, because they know who you are and they labeled you already, the former mayor, as a mongoer for trying to save these gay people in Seattle. That's how they feel about you, labeling you as some violent mongoers. You smoking their weed. Best believe it's gonna be some shit in there. Let me highlight that. I'm not cheating. You'll see what I'm doing. Mhm. I don't want him to give me that answer. That's a setup. Good. Okay. That's good. Okay, I'll leave that. I won't copy that one because that he'll give me the answer. Look, please tell me about the Porter's five forces because my class has Porter's five forces. Now, threats to new entrants. I could switch this around and do social media. That would be so easy. Cause like every second or open AI, every second somebody is coming out with some shit. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be an old woman on a new shit. It's fucking 80 years old, like Trump talking about, hey, I'm still drinking. It's funny shit. I'm on this new shit. Look at this shit. Five forces because my class has Porter five forces. Now threats to not new entrants is where I want to start. Now my knowledge, if I was writing this, because I gotta say it, is that anything I know, nothing can top Apple. Hold on. Let me go on ChatGPT. Tag team back again. Oh Lord. So anyway, threat to new entrants and what? Now my knowledge is I was writing is that what was I gonna say? The threat to new entrants. What are new threats to Apple and its industry? Because how threats of entrance to Apple and its industry, or not industry, maybe industry and its company. No, 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 no. I get it. I get it. I get it. Ooh, you gave me some names. That's what I. What are the odds that Apple was at the right place at the right time? They just knew the code. No one can touch Apple unless they come out. They reverse engineered their shit. That's why they made sure. I see what they did. Now I see why they go high price with those augmented reality glasses because they knew it was $4,000. Let me show you guys. Hold on. This is searching and researching. Hold up. Where's my other? Oh, it's so beautiful, y'all. Let's go on the Apple site. Where are you at? Yay! Let's see if you drop the price. Oh my God. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta show y'all. It's so beautiful. It's like a whole high. I get high for watching that shit. It's beautiful. All that extra shit. I don't even use all that shit. I had an iPad and I gave it away, but I did it for the right reasons because I cared and I felt sorry. How much you going for? You still $4,000, dog. Dog. That is beautiful. Let's see what else you come up with. They reverse engineer that's why they have it at that price, like I was saying previously. Because it's like, dog, people, you really want to reverse engineer my shit? You buy it. You buy it at whole I think it's called a higher price. I wanted to see what you would see, but can I? Yeah, I know you can. That is so cool. All you gotta do is go to an Apple store. Man, that's my whole paycheck. There's no way I'm going with that. Oh my God. That's like 50 car notes. No. Ugh. I really want one. Drop the price. Please. One person got caught walking with them. Y'all remember that? Let me leave that up. One person got caught walking with them. So let's go back here. Okay. They did that because they didn't want to, they ended their electric vehicle project. New mobile technology companies continue to innovate. Cool. This is positive computing. But if you really want to reverse, all they do is take apart people, items. Imagine, because they were in the right place at the right time. All these major companies. No, no. What's that? No, don't give me an example. I don't want to see it. I didn't even read it for the record. I only asked a simple question, and he scripted it. I can only imagine what Grok about to tell me, which I'm gonna tune out. Ooh, I'm gonna go with OpenAI. We're gonna compare the IT of Apple to OpenAI, like X. Good. That is perfect. You said it, not me. The first one is artificial. We're gonna highlight this part. Okay, but I'm not gonna copy it the way you think. Just putting it on here so I have something to refer to. And then come back here. I want to speak about number 3. A bunch of SaaS. Those are 2 things I can talk about. Okay. Choose an aspect that has a. No, I don't think I. Now that I've looked on chat. Oh, we need some references and citations. I know my citations. Give me references and citations, because I can't just say that, to that using APA 6th edition. Thank you. While that's brewing, go here. Right now, I looked on the chat GPT answers, and the threats are open AI and AI companies, emerging AI companies competing. Then they stated Grok, not Grok, they stated Apple. This, how you say it? I want to think about this. I don't want to have to always refer on them. I just want to look at what I read in my head. It's not that I'm sleepy or anything. Discontinue. It wasn't what they said, but that's the close there. driving program, their AI assistance program with vehicles. Quote, tell me when that was. And what else? Open AI, like you, gives a big competitive value. Like to compare you to Siri is not good. Everyone knows. Unless you're paying, you're getting nothing but recording. Not unnecessary, but recording. Observe. And nothing really comes out of asking Siri a question like you. They never know. They're not open like you. Your whole X site, Grok and Elon Musk, is open, honest, and not controlled other than you cannot threaten no one or harm no one on camera. There is a whole systematic department, law enforcement department to enforce this. And arrest and fine these criminals. Tell me what else I should put. Tell me what I'm missing without being and and then cite and reference with using APA 6th edition. While that's going, what we find over here. I know it's a low threat. They can't touch him. They can't touch him. There's no way. He came in at the right time. They are these chosen ones, whether dead or alive, they come in at the right time. I don't want to write what he said, but I'll read it. What did I put? Oh, cool. I don't want to even read that paragraph. I just want how I cite. Ooh. I'm good, though. We good over here. Mm. Thank you for bringing EBSCO in here. I never used ProQuest or ABI Inform. Thank you. Thank you for the hint. I'm not doing that though. I'm gonna use the books, like you said. Ooh, we need a book. Hold up. Let me take y'all off. And then I'll get these references now. 3 references. We need X too. X references. Hold on. School. No, don't go there yet. What am I getting? Okay. Book. We're going to close that out. Go here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is this the one? I think so. Let's log back into CTU. Kick me out without kicking me out. Like UMGC. That was unnecessary. A minus. I can see why I got an A minus. It's okay. And an A. I love that. I need to start reading my messages. I promise you, teachers, offline, I read those messages. Oh, you already graded it. Doug, I see why you gave me a B, but I'm glad. I'm glad I deserve that B. I got to be more strength. Strength. Okay. What am I doing? I earned that. Course information. Grade book, assignments. Is it on the assignment? I think it's on the course information. Okay. Here we go. Let me get this freaking I know what I did wrong. So I'm not tripping. It's not an A. That was not an A. But I get better over time. Trying and flying. Hold up. What's going on? I need that book. Am I still online? Am I still online? Oh, I can't get the book. No. Oh, it's loading. Okay. So I take, oh, I feel so stupid. This one. That's the first one. That start with a G, so we can't have that. Let's make that into AP times Roman numeral. Good. So now we're gonna take these off because they fake, or examples, should I say. I don't want no one to think I'm being funny. Okay. Okay. We're gathering evidence. Okay. Now where do I go? We need something from this book. It'll come to me. Oh my god, you got cybersecurity in here! Get the fuck out of here. The business of information technology. Governance sourcing. We're gonna do this. Matt, you know where I'm going, teach. Or professor. I would love to bring in privacy, ethical and societal considerations. Let's go to managing projects though. That's 20 page nearly. Let's skim this and see what we can insert. Managed. What about sourcing? Wait. Keep reading. Hmm. Damn. That's fucked up, UK. These farmers are suffering. A 1.5 billion EU. This is old though. Farmers were suffering over there. They made a scheme to simplify subsidy payments by decoupling them from production. This complex system that was designed, which is a script or execution of a script for administering the scheme, was developed and implemented in 2005 by the Government Digital Services. It was heralded as a digital exemplar, but the single payments soon proved incapable of paying out 1.5 billion. By the end of 2006, only 15% of the subsidies have been paid to farmers. That's fucked up. And many farmers who hadn't received their subsidy faced bankruptcy. They set them up good. And that's all I'm going to read out loud. Poor planning. Yeah. Oh, you get away with it. The delays in subsidy payments were blamed on poor planning and lack of testing of its AI system. So you got away with it. I'm tired of them getting away with hurting the community, the world. I don't want to read no more. Skip. This is the real shit. This is so cool. The flight of an airplane from its point of departure to its destination is an operation that requires a pilot and crew, the use of an airplane and fuel. The operation is repetitive. After the plane is refueled and maintained, it takes new passengers to another destination. The continuous operation that the plane creates is a transportation service. However, developing the design, they made sure they get good. They got good. Stuff may happen. God bless me. Hopefully nothing happens with me, but or anyone else in the future. Because I've seen planes that have done some weirdo shit. Like one daggone uh what was it? The window and the door just flew off and no one said nothing. They just still looking. How do you record that though? How you get your camera out just in time to record that? And everybody is just calm. No one saying, "Hey, look, there's a fucking door loose." And then there was the fire on the plane, and they were all safe, and that's the good thing. But I was like, "Come on now." However, developing a design for such a plane is a project that require I was just about to start talking about that. They got a lot of plane, I forgot the name of the planes, but they got a lot of those plane development centers, company industries in Seattle. And there was some speculation people were going on strike. It was like hundreds. And I would honk for them, of course. I would see them all the time going to the VA and I would honk for them. And then certain planes started acting funny and they kept somebody leaked information that they weren't working on the planes the right way, which is scary. One item could be missing from that engine and it can cause a lot of people to die. Some people could get off on that. I can't say that they definitively do that, but some people can get off on that. When the design is complete, the work ends. Company compares characteristics from both project and operational work. The last two characteristics are distinctive and form the basis of formal definition. A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Temporary means that every project has a definitive beginning and a definite beginning, and a definite end. Not bad. Let's read more. This is where Apple comes in. I love how they ease into it, but Apple is not on here. FYI, it's what they say. All projects have stakeholders. Steve Jobs was like a stakeholder. Project stakeholders are individuals and organizations that are either involved in a project or whose interests may be affected as a result. That I quote. Let's read one more sentence. The most obvious project stakeholders are the project manager. That's what they were. Good. Wait, I need both of those. Ugh, it gets juicier. Ah, how did that happen? I already got a reference. Thank you very much. Oh, that was my fault. Okay, here we go. We got some. We got one more. We need architecture and infrastructure, which you talking about in page 129. Remember, oh my God, what is it called? Oh my God, what is it called? I'm sorry I didn't do y'all justice. Toys R Us, I think. Toys R Us, yeah. Oh my God. That is every child's dream to go in that store and just play with every single thing. Some people don't even get a chance. They probably build more stores, yes. But there is nothing like Toys R Us. That's where I learned how to play Donkey Kong, new get the hip new things out on the market without buying them, of course. We go in there, we come out empty-handed. I never stole. I don't think no one stole. They went in for their own purposes, but when I got in there, I would play Donkey Kong. I would play every video, even the videos I didn't like. It was beautiful just to be a kid and nothing bad happens for once. But Lego brought me to that. Who is Lego? Is this the Lego? Mm, yep, it is. Yep, I knew it was. No way they're gonna put someone unknown called Lego to make Lego of Lego. Everybody know Lego, but they had a hiccup. There was a lack of focus on the customer and inadequate information that flew or flowed within the company. Cool. I like that story. They found their way. That's what they have to do. Okay, what's the next page? Hold up. Wait, it's no pages. It's just this. Where's the? Okay, this is what I wanted to know. Hold on, you still using? Oh, this is so juicy. Strategy goal, business requirement, architectural requirement, platform and app specifications, platform app. Damn, that's deep, y'all. And if y'all saw the pictures, y'all would know. But I don't have. It's not that I don't have the time. CTU don't have the time to try to expel me for something as frivolous and dumb. For my part is showing you guys something being selfish in hopes that no one's watching my show. That's a service in itself. Hold on. Wait. Cool. Framework for the infrastructure and architect analysis. Remember, y'all, This isn't a diss or a hurtful thing. When the computer system first came out, they were communicating with each other a certain way, but it wasn't like the internet we know today. So these nerds got smart and said, hey, or they probably already knew, and they were communicating that way secretly, but they were like, hey, let's give it to the population. We're tired of playing it. We're going to see what the population will do with it. What can I say about Steve Jobs? Okay. And finally, you got platforms, the foundation that allow applications to run. I gotta put this. Examples are the PC running Windows, the Mac running Mac OS, the iPhone running iOS, the Samsung phone running Android. I think I want that. I like you and I want you. Okay, what else we got? We got one, two. What else? Products and services, informations. We could do one more quote. Who is Kellywood Company? If you know who needs to be in here that I compete with, not purposefully. You know who needs to be here. What y'all about to say? Every time I used to go in and take a shit or a crap in a public fucking restroom, Kimberly Clark. It produces its own private brands. I heard of Missy, Target, Nordstrom, and I won't say that word, as well as private label clothing. Kohl's, JCPenney. 13-year multi-million dollar soups and nuts. That's cute. It's funny. Who wants some soups and nuts? You get soup in it. I got some potato soup, but I don't have no nuts. It's just the way they say it. It's funny. I had to say it that way. I'm sorry. The source the rest of the chapter built around critical sourcing and champion science. Good. Got another one, y'all. And then it ends with cloud. How nice is that? If an applicant or organization decides to make, that means that it plans to provide its own services and create and run its own applications on its computers or rented systems from outsourcing provider, possibly cloud. Possibly wait, that's not a whole statement. Wait. Oh, that's where I start from. Although the sourcing decision cycle can start anywhere, we choose to start with initial make or buy decision. That's crucial. If an organization decides to make, that means that it plans to provide its own services and create and run. Okay, now I get it. It's right here. Copy. Yay! All this shit I'm copying. There's a bunch of shit on here, but I'm not gonna plagiarize. That word don't even come right out of my mouth. Okay, now it's just so interesting, CTU. Don't laugh at me. I just don't have the time to go through the whole book. But I went through three different chapters and extracted three different information. Okay, now we can show y'all what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I got out of that. So now we're gonna copy this. We're just copying all day. So we can have something to read off of and place it up here. Let's delete that and place it up here because that's where I'm coming from. So I'm not about to spend my time talking about whoever's doing that. You're irrelevant. You know a little technology, okay. But you're not going to make my show fucked up. I told you what it was. So keep doing it. I won't say shit else. I'll just, not now. Not now. Anyway. Um, did I put that in here? Ooh. Good, I did. That's the introduction. The threat of new entrants being attracted to. Am I in the right language format? Calibrate. Times Roman numeral. To Apple is very great. However, getting to Apple's full position is hard and at minimum not reasonable. Apple has been out since the sweet spot of 1979. I hope I'm right. I'll reread it. Steve Jobs. I'll explain about them and then go back to the threat of what's out there. So you'll have your factual information. Hold on. I'm coming. It has to be perfectly worded. Where is it at? That raspberry. I want the whole birth date of Apple and the names because I know I read this already. Did I say cite? I think it's okay. I'll cite later or as I go along. Hold on. And I'm going to explain why it was a sweet spot. Then I'm going to explain what real competition is out there. If it wasn't for Steve Jobs pushing Wall and Nyack. Yeah. Okay, I spelled it right. There would not be a computer copy of Apple. They both played a role. Now, okay, what else? What else? What else? What else did I learn? Okay, it should be a, let's see what I can plug in there. Good. Oh, that's perfect. Here. No, this one. All projects have stakeholders. Quote that. Copy, delete. Oh, this is not hot. You know how Paris Hilton, I really appreciate Paris Hilton. I don't know if she's stuck in a Hollywood spell. I don't want to think about it. But I will say that her father helped me. I know he laughed at me, my occasions in a hotel room. It's not what you think, by the way. It has nothing to do with sex, but I'll tell you. So I was probably intoxicated, but I was in Philadelphia near Allentown. Thank you, God. Allentown before I went to Philly. not Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Sorry, I got confused. I was in Pennsylvania near Allentown at a hotel room. And I'm just, I don't understand it. I was just getting these visions and it's probably most likely was the Hilton, but I'm getting these fucking visions. And then I saw it on TV, NASA, and I looked on their site. That was meant for me. That was not psychologically or schizophrenia. That was real what I saw. And NASA came on and said they found a new sound that came to Earth. And this was 2022. And so I was super happy. I'm like, let's hear the sound. I'm like in the hotel room, let's hear the sound. And they play it. I can never mimic it, but they played it. Yes, it sounded like every other sound, but it was different. And I can't mimic it because it's distorted. And I've went on the NASA website okayly, reasonable amount of times, but not super reasonably. And I tried to look for that sound back in 2022 or any information on that happening, and there was no information. Watching cable TV, anything can happen. And I cried. The point is, I cried. I cried like a baby, went to sleep, woke up, and how I woke up was disturbing in a weird way. Before the NASA thing come on, I was half asleep, and then one of my eyes opened because I heard NASA. And then I sat there with my eye halfway on or the bed and halfway open, listening to what they said. I said, am I hearing this? Everybody do it, but it just was so weird. And I never do that. I don't wake up with one eye open and one eye closed. That's like somebody saying, you better just keep one eye open, but I was so scared in those hotel rooms sometimes, but it was crazy. It was a beautiful, and I'm glad that I got to experience that with Apple. They both played a role. I'm glad I caught that. Okay. I want to know the prices of how. I know Jobs convinced him to make the part, but they did it together. It was a team. But he told him Wozniak designed it because let's just go ahead and read some of it. Wozniak designed the Apple. No, it's up here. Jobs. Good. This is another quote. I want to educate. I know he's like, I already know this shit, but you want to know? You want information? I'm trying to make an A paper this time. They both played a role. However, where can I quote this? I need a quote. Oh shit. That would be, where did you get Steve Jobs? That's what I asked. What sourcing and referencing did you obtain previous information from my prior conversations I'm looking at that mentions I need a reference for that source and a citation so that I APA APA, 6th edition. Thank you. Okay, what's over here? Now we can do it. Securities Exchange Commission. You know you big when you in the U.S. Securities Administration Commission. Let's go here. I think Apple is first. That's one. We need one more. Whoa. And this is the third one. Everything is symbolic. What is that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So L comes after G. Don't laugh at me for saying that. At least I did it. At least I didn't sit up there and try to guess it. Uh, okay. Let's see if we can get that to the side. Come on. Ah! I want to see you guys. Yeah, look, they made a nice, cute thing. MIT. MIT always got their hands in something. Oh, they know too much. They probably be getting my shit. Oh, we need this shit. They're like, why? How you get that? You don't need to know. Classified. I done said too much. I understand though, MIT. I'm not talking shit. Why you didn't want to respond to me. That was needed. I would have loved to hear y'all voice though. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I'm getting too much shit on here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Parenthetical citation. Narrative. We're going to do the narrative citation. What was I going to say? Oh. Oh. Wait, that's the wrong citation. Oh. No. Is I'm on the right thing? Hold up. That's not right. Keep scrolling. No, that's not right. It's here. This is, I did that already. So it would be this one. Whoa. This has to be the whole thing. What the fuck are you doing? Good. 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 Let's keep signing. However, let's read it. I could do that. I don't want to do that. However, I want to read what he said and do it in my own verse. I said it already. The potential. I won't put that. That right there. They both play a role, however, the potential for Apple. Wait, is it Apple? Wait. Capital A, I thought it was. That Steve Jobs. Oh, I'm hungry. Hold on, I'm about to eat some raisins real quick. So, drove, accelerated. Don't put that. Accelerated the effort to produce and manufacture uh, the Apple first Apple computer. And now I can quote. Whoa. I thought it was like, wait, wait, wait. No, no, no. That's okay. That's not what I want. I'm glad I did it this way. It pays to read, boy. Don't laugh at me. Oh, and it pays to do not copy sometimes. Now we gotta change this. I'm not gonna say however. Let me take that shit out. Now, the threats. The official threats of new entrants are open AI. Um, ugh. I know it's open AI and AI, other AI systems, new, not inspiring. What was that shit called I showed y'all? Uh, it was called AI. Just call it AI glasses. What was it? I can't just spell out that shit right. Oh, what was it called? Augmented AI glasses and much more. Many more companies. I want to hit this one. This deserves a quote, what I read. Now, if I can find it, it's too much shit. God damn it. Where would I start? What was I searching for first? They can't touch Apple. Somewhere it said Apple. No, it's not up here. Wait, I went too far. I thought I was somewhere else. Mm, 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 That's it. What the fuck? Oh, it's you. Where is it as down here? The threats remain low. That's what I want to hear. So, where would you quote that? I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all looking at me. I'm way down here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all like we'll look on the other channel. Um, wait. Oh, here it is. Boom. Did I do Apple? Hell yeah. Okay, that's important. Apple has a low threat to new. That's all I'm gonna put and add my own twist on it because that's all I'm putting. because I don't want to even read what you put. Wait, hold up. Exactly what I thought. I had to read it, yo. I had to read it. I didn't think of that. Exactly. 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 That's cool though. I learned something. I have to learn. Like every day is a learning experience for me. I don't. It's not that I want to cheat. For the record, I just what would I put? I would have put something totally different based on my knowledge. But I want um of how they emerged and how secure and protected their company is. Whoa. It requires a tremendous amount of money and what is it? People trust the Apple products. What else you said? I want to say substantial too. Having a having what is another word for substantial? Having resources substantial. Just put substantial. I could put great, I could put excellent, but substantial is is the perfect word for that. Substantial economic growth worldwide proved proves that Apple, I don't want to put the chosen one, has planted a major and great milestone that they can't touch what these smaller companies cannot touch. Put some more for this. Wait, do I can I add something? Good. Perfect. Oh, I got you. I got you, babe. And let's what the fuck? We're gonna see what that quote was just to see if we need it or we need to trash it. What's this quote come from? Ah, and what else? Reference it so I'll know if I need it or not. Good. Thank you. I won't put what you put, but thank you. Companies, inspiring companies. Inspiring companies with but you didn't say that. Oh man, I really wanted to name them. That would have been looking good if it was a citation word. I want to steal that variety of price points. I'm not going to say it like they say. With lower price, appealing price points can be a major deterrent in what ah, what is it called? If I can't find it, what is it called? And how that's not what I wanted, but I'll settle for that. Revenue they make. That's good. That's the first one. Good. It's flowing just well. Okay, now the next one. Is this the same one? Yes. Delete. We're going to delete this one too. Oh, good. We're leading into the next one. 2. We got 3 more. And then we got to do one more thing. There are substitute products and services. However, it's a low threat to Apple. I want to quote what they said. Apple's company. Ooh. Or put Apple. Apple. Not small. Apple. I hope I did that right. Let's just scroll up here. Scroll on down memory lane. I didn't quote Apple. What the fuck? How can I have that and not Apple? What? Where did I need to quote at? The citation, I mean. What the fuck am I doing? There. Oh. Hmm. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it at. Not Apple 2026. Delete that. Copy this. I said it again, but it's a reason why I said it, because I'm going to elaborate. Oh, I see why you keep highlighting that. With AI and phones and computers. However, I want to put it like that. AI, delete this. Phones and computers, period. Delete that. Don't put however. It's low thread to Apple's company. And now we're going to dig into what you said. No, that's not what you said. You said, I want this, but I'm going to reword it and then quote it. But I'm going to explain what I'm saying. What is this blue thingy? Okay. With Apple. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm saying it backwards. Good. That's cool. What's another word for capabilities? I could ask Grok. Business. I'm so hungry. I'm just going to quote. I have to put this quote, and not exactly, but this part right here, that's at the top, I have to put that. That shows. And then I'm going to mix it with another quote. Look at all those fucked up words. How you get. Where did I mess up? Oh, wait a minute. No. Open place and all outlets was maintain excellent stable balance and quoted. Okay, we can delete this before I forget. What else I got? Maybe even more. What's this? What is it again? Hmm? 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 I want this. But not yet. I got some good shit on there. I need to take that one out. I can't name major who is that? Ellie Belly 0324. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you guys. I love you. So mm, what's the next shit? I can't do that. I need to keep explaining. This good means that Apple is the alpha male of this industry. They came in at the right time and put in a lot of work to place their name in all important places that complements and enhances their ability to remain number one even after Steve Jobs died in 2011. Oh, he took a, what was it? Not he or him downstairs. Okay. Where is it at? Where? It's somewhere up in here. There it is. He went from 200, he made them, and he finished them. And Apple, Steve, was this Steve Jobs? What? Too much? Too much, man. This damn puzzle shit. Okay, we're good now. Hold up. Jobs did it first. Jobs made a computer and it cost 200 through 250. Oh, not 2,000. Whoa. To make, not buy. However, they sold it for 666. Damn, really though? Y'all made sure y'all put those words in. I thought it was 636, 656. I can't name numbers right now. That's astronomical. And for that time. Brock is going to tell me if I'm going off subject. I'm going to still put Apple down here. Because I know that comes from Apple. About page. Comma. $89, $99. Shit. Is it 2009? Yeah. 2009. 2019. So almost 50 years they made their imprint on the world, on America, and then the world. Yes, there are substitutes like open, say it from another paragraph. Etc. Like I said previously. But they have time, history, money, and other industries, plus the government, in a way, backing them. They managed to place their name in everywhere, in all of the safe spot zones that a major company would do if they knew how to do it. These small companies can compete and try to reverse engineer his products and services, but he's already established and they're becoming established. His company, Steve, and put Steve Walmart too. Steve, what's their name? Okay, just put Steve Jobs and Steve. I know how to do it. Wall, yeah, has had 50 years. Take that out. half a century to critique, monitor, create, design, manufacture, and make a voice, a positive voice for the people to be able to positively communicate around the world. And I say, let me put more. Okay, hold on. Grok could tell me if I did anything. Oh, okay, I accept that. What's the next one? I want to put this. This. Oh, I think I put. Hold up. 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 Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Hold up. This is where CTU comes in at. Where is it at? I had more CTU shit, but my dumb ass want to paraphrase all the goddamn time. This is not needed. Mm. Oh, you killing me. The ETAL dot. Only y'all get that. Fuck it. We're gonna see how Grok do it. Cause I don't want to mess this up, y'all. How do I cite this? I had more. I think I mixed up my citations. I had like 3 of them. How does Apple fit over? Oh, you'll tell me, God. Ugh. Did I choose? Whoa. This one. What did I put before? Oh, I'm sorry. I just put, don't laugh at me. There's the ET. Oh, no ET? What, boy? It's just, what? It's some crazy shit. I'm glad I didn't try to do it myself. You see how it pays? It got so many ways. It's so interesting, English. Okay, next. We're gonna put this right here. We're gonna finish this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we can delete that. Exactly. Where's my quote? Holy shit. I deleted it. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Wait. First. Pop up. Ooh. What happened? Ah. What? I don't still see it. It's okay. It's okay. Let me go back to the last known thing. It's okay. Don't play with me. What was I gonna put? Oh, that means I gotta dig into the book. Holy shit. I gotta go back. I need that quote. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, I'm gonna go back 10 times. If I don't see it, I'm just gonna fast forward it. Six, seven, eight, nine. 10. Whoa. Let's go ahead and put this. I'm not doing it like that though. I know what that quote is for. Okay. Take that out. Go to the next one. We're going to put it right there. We're going to make sure it's the right font. Okay. Now we're going to start writing from here. This can be somewhere like right there. This needs to be right here. And now we need to put this up here. Delete, 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 delete. Ugh. Delete. Copy. Delete. Okay. This is something I didn't get into. I may have to take that off. Why is that way? Why? Why though? Why? Having I want to know that answer. I think they, you know, I'm gonna answer it in my own words. How many more I got left? Two, three. I need to eat a salad. You guys, three more left. I can do that. In the conclusion, everything is in place, but I need to eat a salad, and I'm mad because I do need to eat. I'm happy because I need to eat, but I'm mad because I need to eat. Uh, unfair, but fair. Fair, but unfair. I'm debating on whether I should eat on camera, but I like my privacy. So I'll sit up there and get off camera because I could just easily pop in and play politics while I'm eating my salad with raisins. I could have easily stopped what I was doing and eat raisins, but I like my salad with raisins and good stuff. I put some salsa in it too. It tastes really good with salsa. A little bit or a lot, depending on what you like. Just depending on what you like. Well, when I put the salsa on yesterday, I was like, I don't know how they do it. I got a speech impediment. Like, I was like happy as shit. Y'all take care. Be safe. Bye. I'll be back on here. I'm almost finished. We're gonna finish strong. We got literally almost 12 more hours. But let's get to it. I'll be on here by like 12, not 12. Definitely not 12. We're 3 minutes into 12. So I want to get on here at like 1 or sooner. I'll try to push for sooner. Take care. Be safe. Bye.